Video tutorial is about testing a form using Selenium Webdriver. Here you can see a form we are going to do a testing. So what is a form? I will show you the sample form how it will be. Then we can go on in detail for the form elements. Just come to your Firefox. You can see here this is mycontactform.com website. So here we are having so many forms. Just have downloaded and saved in my system. If you want, you can access through net. And here you can see the sample email and contact form. So this is a form. You can see in any web page, these all web element will be there in a web page. For example, what the form contain? The form contain a text box, that is this. We will call it as a checkbox, and next this login is a button, and this is a multiple line text box, and then this is a drop down. This is radio button. So you can see here these all we will call it as a form element. So we are going to do testing in this form element. So this session will be completely of how to test a form, because initially whatever web page you are taking, you will have a text box or a button or a checkbox or a radio button. So you need to check whether this forms is working or not. So for that only we are going to do this Selenium testing. In Selenium testing, it is very easy to do. So now open your Eclipse. In Eclipse, select your project, right click, select your package and create a new class for testing a form. So I am giving here form test as a class name. You can give according to your wish. Now the form test will get created. Here you are going to write your Selenium code. The first one is to open a Webdriver. Now inside this we are going to give the URL. So this is the form URL. I have saved it in my desktop. So if you want, you can use www.contactform.com. Just it will take loading time so much. I am using this. If you are having a high speed internet, you can use it with the live website, and this is a live website. The website name is, I will give you here, it is www.mycontactform.com. Here you can have so many contact form. You can test any contact forms. And here whenever it is loading, your Firefox will open and next this URL will get. Now come to your web elements. What all web element will be in your form? You can see here text box, button, checkbox, radio button, drop down, links. These all the web element that will be available in a form. In previous session we have seen how to locate the web element using Selenium Webdriver. Now using that locators only we are going to do an operation in this text box, button, checkbox, everything. So let's see how the testing is done in a form. First one, I am going to do it for text box. So for text box, this is a sample web page we are going to test. You can see here, you can see the text box, and here also you can see the text box. Text box is like, in text box whatever you need you can enter. So each text box has a specific requirement. For example, username should be only alphabets, or you should be alpha and numeric. So we are having a specification. According to that specification, you have to give the details. So now you want to check. For example, this is a text box. If you cannot able to type this, this element is useless. So it is not working. Here in text box you can see what is the functionality of text box is like. first this text box should be enabled. So we can check enabled or disabled. That we will see it in validation session. Now just we are going to see the method of testing the text box. So first thing we will be testing is like we should give whether we can enter the text. In text box we can give 3 operations. Like first one is we can able to enter the text. Even the number or the symbols we can enter. So this is, we will call it as a text box functionality. If you want to edit it, you can clear or you can delete it. Okay, so these are the operations you are going to do, and we can see how this text box will be tested using Selenium Webdriver. So here just give driver dot find element by. So what text box you are going to take, that detail. Just I am testing this text box. So just click on the text box and give inspect element, so the detail of this will be displayed. So for subject I have searched, you can see the ID, subject, name, subject, and also we having only ID and name, we don't have any other thing. So if ID is there, we can take the ID, just copy the value that is equal to ID and come to your Eclipse. So you are going to identify the web element using ID. So what is the value? It is subject. So what you are going to do? You are going to enter some text. So to enter some text in text box, you are having a method called SendKey. So SendKey is used to enter the text. Okay. Enter the text. So you can see by it is showing some error. Just import org openqa Selenium, and after that just keep here send key. So what key you have to send? For example, this is a subject, so I am going to give testing. So here driver will find the element by ID which is equal to subject, and there it will type testing. So this is a functionality of a text box. So let's see how it will work. I'm going to run this class, select your form.test. Now your Firefox will open, and next the URL sample form.html in ID subject it will give testing. So you can see here it uploaded and it have given in subject it is testing. So this is the functionality how you will be performing the text box test. So it is enabling to enter some text inside the text box. Another operation you can do is the same thing, just driver dot find element, you are going to use dot, what you are going to give? Clear. So this clear is like if you want to clear any text that is written in a text box, you will be using clear method. So to clear the text. Okay, let's run this. What will be the outcome? We can see. You can see here the Mozilla have opened. It's loading. Next the URL will get loaded. Next it will print testing, and next it will clear the testing. So this is what the operation it is done in this method. Okay, so we have done testing and then clear. And next one we are going to give is, next I am going to give a same statement here. instead of testing, I am going to give Selenium. So after this Selenium, I am going to give the operation like to get the text. So get text. So how it will execute? Like first the URL will be get open and it will print testing in subject, and next it will clear, again it will print Selenium in subject, next it will get the text whatever you have printed in the particular text box. So for that, if you want to get the text, you have to give it a system out. Only then you will get the result in a console. Okay, just run the script. Running this code, first it will print testing, next it will clear, again it will print Selenium. Like this you can give n number of datas and you can execute in the text box. So to enter it is send key and to clear the text it is clear. So these two are the operation we are going to use in text box. So texting, cleared, Selenium. So this is how it will execute. The next one is to test the multi-line text box. So what is a multi-line text box? It is like in this text box you can see you can enter, but if you are clicking in just like next, or if you are entering, it will go to the next text box. So this is a single line text box. So this text box is single line. Multi-line you can see here. Hi, how, you can see here, you can type testing, you can give enter and you can give Selenium, and next you can give Java. So this is like after a line you can give a multiple line. You can see in description box or you will get this for message. For example, if you're mailing something, email address, subject, and the content will be a multi-line text box. So that how to test the multi-line text box? It is very simple. I'm going to give here some multi-line text box command. For that, just right click on the text box and inspect the element. You can see here the element is ID equal to Q2. So name is Q2. You can take the ID alone. So give here driver dot find element by dot ID of Q2. So what you are going to do? You are going to send key. So send key, I'm just going to give a like Selenium testing for form. So here this have to print in 4 lines. So for what you have to give it like /n. So /n represent the next line. So after every text you have to give /n so that it will execute. So this is a simple concept that you are using in a normal day-to-day life. So after that you just run your script. The previous I haven't comment, it is testing, cleared, Selenium. Next you can see Selenium testing for form. So this is how you will check the multi-line comments. So if it is 250 characters only, if it is available, you will check for maximum 250 and above 250. So that all the condition you will apply while testing the text box. So this is how you will test the single line text box and the multiple line text box. This is to enter text in single line text box. Okay, so this is multiple line. In next session we can see about buttons, radio button and a checkbox. Thank you.